I pray the audio quality is fixed. Archives. We all love archives. Okay, so with the archives trailer out, I wanted to look closely at the previous teasers we got for the archives and figure out what we know about this new reimagined subfloor. Make sure to watch until the end because I think I may have found a massive secret. Okay, so currently there are 4 teasers. I doubt that we will get any more, seeing as the archives trailer has officially dropped. So now is the perfect time to cover these teasers. Why are you quiet? They're all shorts, so hopefully this will be a short video. This first video is titled Once in a Blue Moon. The description reads, "Do you see me?" The video itself is of Doorsman at the bottom of the lobby stairs. The footage freezes and switches to what looks like a report. The text at the top is redacted while the bottom text reads, "I'm watching the blue moon tonight." The footage then cuts back to Doorsman and he looks around, seemingly lost. Then he looks up to reveal moonlight, followed by starlight and the red architect. Then the footage cuts. We get more text. "There's a blue moon out tonight. Do you see me?" Then the video ends. Now firstly, the title and description. The phrase "once in a blue moon" is often used to describe rare events. For example, your crush. She only texts back, "once in a blue moon." The description reading, "Do you see me?" is clearly moonlight talking, especially in the end when the text is shown as blue. As for the video itself, I think it's pretty evident that Doorsman wanted to see the blue moon. A blue moon in the real world is an extra full moon that happens every 2 to 3 years at most. But is it literally when the moon turns blue? No, actually. Every year there are about 12 full moons on average. Each season, that being spring, summer, autumn, and winter, have 3 full moons each. But sometimes some seasons end up having 4 full moons. When this happens, the 3rd full moon of the season is called a blue moon. But this only happens about every 2 years on average. So why is it called the blue moon if it's not really blue? Well, according to some historians, the term comes from an old word meaning to betray. In a way, this 3rd full moon cycle is betraying us by sending another moon in the same season. Others believe that the word blue was used to describe how absurd or unusual the event was. While I can't find the exact phrase used based on my research, I do believe that it is this second option, as some idioms that people used back then regarding the moon was "the moon is blue" and "the moon is made of cheese." So the phrase "once in a blue moon" is just another way to say that something is impossible or very rare. So Doorsman could be looking at a 3rd full moon for the season or maybe something else. Considering what we know about moonlight, it is entirely possible that in the Doors universe, a blue moon could be a real celestial event. And based on the camera movement from Doorsman at the end, it seems that whatever rare event was supposed to happen, happened. He moves around like he's confused or scared. Some people believe that this will be the end of the archives, a replacement for A1000. But based on how lost and confused Doorsman is and the way that he's just sitting down initially, I think this is an origin or a memory of how Doorsman ended up here. After all, the archives will deal with questions on who we are. And he's also literally at the bottom of the lobby stairs, so this could be where it all started. I love being right. Based on the ending text, it could be very possible that a blue moon is a real celestial event in the real world, in this universe that is. This event could have been what pulled Doorsman into limbo, but sadly this is all we can take away from the video, so let's go on to the next. The title of the next video is Unrecoverable, with the description reading, there's no description. The video starts with a stop sign that has a hand slowly fading onto the screen. The footage cuts and then we see someone, presumably Doorsman, walking into an office. They appear to be holding a mug and sit down. They open their laptop and we see a pop-up for ransomware, and we can see A90's face change the wallpaper. So A90 is ransom confirmed. Now about the stop sign at the beginning, this is obviously a sign of A90, who I will refer to as Ransom for the rest of the video. In battle mode, there's an item that exists that when thrown at a player, Ransom will appear on screen, causing the player to stop or risk dying to Ransom, or just taking damage. So again, this sign is just to tell us that this video is about Ransom. Now when Doorsman enters this office, is it the real world or is it limbo? Honestly, I'm not sure. He's holding a mug, which could imply that he's in the comfort of the real world, but it could also be in the limbo. In the trailer for the archives, we do see a player holding a cup. It is hard to say, but considering most of these videos take place inside the limbo, for now I'll say that this takes place inside the limbo. Plus, why would Doorsman record himself going into an office and opening a laptop? Unless he was filming to report a bug or something, maybe to film proof that his laptop has been overtaken by a ransomware virus. Who knows? The title is also interesting. Unrecoverable could be a reference to how your items will be unrecoverable if you do not pay the ransom, or maybe unrecoverable files, or maybe unrecoverable memories. What is also interesting to note is that for the first half of the video, there is a black bar covering some text. Maybe it could be like the date and time, we aren't sure. Maybe the text being redacted is to tell us that this footage takes place in the real world, because once Dorsman opens the laptop, the screen is redacted, but then the footage cuts and, well, it's not redacted. And the camera seems to be at a distance, the room is more dark, and we see Ransom themselves. Also, the black bar at the top is gone, which could hint that the second footage takes place in limbo. All we can do is guess. Now for the third video, this video is titled Next in Line in all caps. There's no description for this video as well. The video starts with Doom Guy. What? Doom Guy? I meant Dorsman, entering what looks like a waiting room. Ahead we see a screen displaying the text, now serving 007 reference. There isn't anyone in the serving booth and the camera pans to reveal the next door, F-027. Then we see some chairs and some kind of large green box that is then covered by a black redaction box. We know that this green box is likely a vending machine that sells gummy lights thanks to the official archives trailer. Dorsman sits down, picks up his camera and points it at the screen ahead, now serving 13. He looks at his ticket, which says 14, and once the screen changes to 14, this happens. The door bursts open as soon as the number being served is 14. Does this mean that Robert becomes active as soon as your ticket is next? Or was this just to tease Robert at us? Until the archives drop, I guess we can never be too sure. The last video is titled Despite Everything, with the description saying, "Is it still me?" The video itself is of Dorsman looking around in a mirror. Then he points the camera at himself in the mirror, and then waves. But something is off. His face is redacted. And then the video cuts to black and we hear a strange noise in the background. Have a listen. Now at first I thought this was meant to be a new entity, a mimic entity, but after seeing the trailer I don't think so. This is the big secret that I talked about in the beginning of the video. In the trailer for the archives, there are 4 questions. Why am I here? How did I get here? Where is here? And who am I? And now, how many teasers are there? 4. 1 for each question. Now while I don't think each teaser corresponds to each question, I do think that the last one does. Who am I? And the last teaser do connect to each other, even if you may not see it that way at first. How? Well, notice how the last question is scribbled over. It almost seems like this question haunts Dorsman, and the way that he tears the page out further emphasizes this. We can also see the screen starting to dim, or at least the edges. Again, whatever answer this question holds clearly haunts Dorsman. Now look at the last teaser. Put the title and description together. Despite everything, is it still me? This is the kind of question that you ask yourself after you find something dark revealing about yourself. The answer could be anything. Maybe Dorsman isn't real, maybe he's just a fragment of someone's memory, or maybe his own. Maybe he wasn't such a good person in the real world prior to entering the limbo. There are many interpretations, but only one true answer. As to why his face is redacted, we could take it as face value. Whoever recovered this tape either covered Dorsman's face for privacy reasons, or maybe Dorsman covered his own face. Why? Well, because maybe whatever truth he learned about himself, he cannot accept it. We know that Dorsman has memories that he himself likely repressed. We know this thanks to Glitch. Repressed memories are caused by traumatic events, stress, or painful events in our own lives. We repress these memories to protect ourselves, and it is obvious that Dorsman went through something traumatic or painful, maybe even both. The 4th video is about Dorsman. It's about us, the player. Because if the archives is the place where forgotten memories go, then are we going to like the answers that we find here, even if they're the truth?